Yo, what is up, family? We are bringing some Geb gameplay for you guys, and we are playing on the new Joust map on PTS. Again, this map is not out on the live game yet. It will be coming in January, January 15, I believe. So, I just wanted to show you guys some Geb gameplay. I haven't posted in the channel yet, and plus, on the new Joust map, right? We're going up against an Aladdin. We're playing with Agni and Aladdin, and going up against a Geb of their own as well. But it also has the new aspect. I personally don't have Geb's aspect on right now because I'm playing more of a support role, and that knock up from Geb is just extremely useful. So we're gonna Phantom Shell here. We're gonna see if we can protect our Agni here. Agni ends up being able to live, which is great, and we get knocked up by Geb, which is okay. But we did end up securing the red, so that's always good. And right now, we're just kind of just healing. We're gonna go and see if we can. Oh, that's also gives +1 right there. If you saw a little bit, once I'm CC immune during my Geb 1, once I start to turn yellow, I can do a small leap, and that leap, when you hit it, it knocks them up. And obviously, if you don't hit the leap, then as you can see, you can also turn it around. You can turn you can basically do a full 180 into a leap and stuff. And Geb's controllability in Smite 2 just feels really good, and it's just it's just really nice just being able to knock them up. And if you don't knock them up, they just go flying anyways. So right there, you can see I kind of dodged Geb's knock up by jumping, and you can freely just turn, right? It doesn't feel clunky. It feels really smooth. They did a really good job, and you can see their other Geb leaped as well. So that's one of Geb's +1. The other +1, so Geb receives multiple +1s as I get stunned by Medusa here. But the other Geb +1s are Geb cannot. With this one's OP. Geb cannot take. So his passive, Geb cannot take more than 20% his max HP in a single hit. So, for example, so that pretty much explains it all. I guess if I can give you guys an example, like if an Agni does like, let's say 1,000 damage, a thousand DPS per ability, right? Just kind of just free balling here. It's just an estimate, right? Let's say an Agni does 1,000 damage on his ult, and he can, even though he does 1,000 damage, he can only hit me for about 20% of a max HP. So let's say I have 3,000 HP, right? So 20% of that, let me do some quick maths here, IRL. So 3,000 times 20. Even though Agni does 100 damage on his ult, he'll only be able to hit me for 600. So I take 20% damage on a single attack, right? And I think there's a small cooldown to it. But so that's his other +1. And the third +1 is, you see how I put the shield on Aladdin? My passive transfers over to Aladdin. So my passive transfers over to the person that has a shield. So when a person has a shield, they cannot take more than 20% damage in a single attack. And then, once they get attacked, so once they initially get attacked, then that's when they can start taking the full DPS. I guess like the best way to put it on somebody is basically somebody that's about to get ulted. You can put it on somebody so they don't get hit. And I guess the other thing is, it doesn't change HP threshold. And as I ult Aladdin there, it doesn't change execute thresholds when you're about to get executed. So let's say there's a Thanatos, Aladdin's low health. If I put a shield on him, he'll still die because executes are counted as health, and shields do not count against execute thresholds, right? And we're gonna see if we can do something here with our Medusa. With the Medusa, we're gonna leap and lock him up a little bit, but unfortunately, Agni still ends up dying. We're 1-4. Team overall is 1-4 right now. It's okay, and we're down a little bit, and this is Joust. This is just a kind of just chill gameplay, but we're going with Stampede. The only reason I went to Stampede here is because they recently buffed it, made it cheaper, gave it more prots, and the buff on Stampede itself is just crazy. You go crazy fast now, and I just think it's an overall good item. Aladdin going for blue here, so we're gonna take a little bit of farm from him. We're gonna see if we can We hear them on purple, so we can see if we can steal this from him. We're gonna auto. We're gonna knock up Medusa. We're gonna body block. We force a blink out of Medusa, and we're gonna see if we can protect Aladdin here with our shield, or somebody with our shield, right? So we're gonna see if we can knock anybody up. We got Geb, but our ults are down. We don't really have anything to work with here. We don't want a tower dive. We're also pretty, squishy. Even though it's, they're both on tower, we can easily just both die from that. So, or we can easily just all die from that. So we're just gonna back up and, engage, keep on farming, right? And if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Pham. I recently switched my Steam name, and we're gonna go inside Aladdin's ult here, which is super cool. Aladdin's domain expansion. If you guys haven't seen it, I have an Aladdin video before this, so feel free to check out the channel, check out the video, and you can see some Aladdin gameplay in Joust. We're gonna Phantom Shell just so we don't all die from the Medusa ult, and I want to protect my teammates here. But yeah, I have some Aladdin gameplay. It's also in the new Joust Arena. 2 back-to-back Joust videos for you guys, just because I know a lot of people, they just want to see Joust. And if you guys are new to the channel, because I do mainly post Conquest, if you guys are new, as we tower dive this, we're just gonna shield ourselves because we're being targeted with tower, and see if we can protect Agni, knock Aladdin up a bit, and we are going to go inside Aladdin's ult. We're gonna help our Agni out a little bit here. See if we can stun. We're gonna shield for Agni. It's a great shield because we prevent Agni from dying. Hopefully he doesn't fully die here. If Geb has his ult, he's kind of cooked. Okay, we're good. Okay, good there. Agni ends up escaping. We force a blink out of their Aladdin. And Aladdin's just being really annoying right now. Unfortunately, is able to escape Aladdin right. And look at Stampede. Look at the buff. I just gave myself a little Stampede buff. See if we can do something with trying to kill Aladdin. But the Stampede buff was pretty crazy with how fast you get. And right now our Aladdin is fighting. So I didn't really know that we were fighting. I was already low mana. So I thought we were gonna back. I didn't think we were gonna engage. So it's okay. We're just gonna back here and go for our second item. I think we're going to Talisman. Just because we always want to grab Talisman. I always think it's just a good item. And since we have a Aladdin and a Geb and a Medusa, we're gonna go with Mystical Male, just because I know Aladdin is a magical god. If you guys didn't know, Aladdin is considered a mage. He's kind of like an Ao Kuang, where his damage is based off of magical damage. We're gonna go and pick off Aladdin. Unfortunately, our Medusa's got us pretty low, but we're gonna pop our shell. We should be good here. Unfortunately, our Aladdin dies again, which is not the best, but we are good here. Their Aladdin kills our Agni, and let's see. We're gonna see if we can CC him, CC their Aladdin, and we're good there. And this Geb should just die here. We have Aladdin here. Aladdin just does so much damage right now. So I guess Geb might escape here. He does have a pretty good chance. We're gonna see if we can knock him up with our CC, knock him back, back into tower. But I don't think we can kill him from here. He's gonna knock us up. We're see if we're gonna knock him up. That's cool. But I don't think we can get. Yeah, I think he's too tanky. I don't think we can kill him. Yeah, I'm pretty low. But as I was saying, my name is Pham. I usually post Conquest. I usually post play-by-play stuff. So like this, I'm talking over stuff. I'm not those content creators who post a stream game, from their stream that they had a really good game on and just post it on YouTube and consider that as a video. No, I like to take my time with it. I like to explain my thought process on stuff, and a lot of people have been enjoying it. I know that I'm not the best player out there. I know that I'm not like I'm not in the SPL or anything. I'm just a regular average content creator on YouTube that enjoys Smite and Smite 2. I've always I've always believed in Smite 2. I never thought that it was gonna fail. Obviously, we want to be carefully optimistic, and I just never thought that Smite 2 was going to be a disaster that everybody was making it out to be. And I always just believed in it. And I didn't start content creating until a few months ago. I think it's like 2 months now. But I've always really enjoyed Smite 2, even at the very first stages of Smite 2, where it was very rough. As we get ulted by Aladdin here, when you get ulted by Aladdin, you do less damage, and Aladdin does more damage, and his cooldowns get reset. But we're super tanky here. We should be able to hold our own here. Agni comes out to help. We accidentally shield ourselves instead of Agni, which is pretty bad. And Agni ends up dying. And I think we should be okay here. We're just super tanky. Our Aladdin is here to help. We're going to see... and great block from their Geb, honestly, to kind of make us both collide. But I think he ends up paying the price by dying here. Yeah, he's dead. Medusa just does a lot of damage here. I'm not sure if she... I think she will kill us here. Yeah, she ends up killing us, which is alright. We're going to go with Mystical Male because of that Medusa. And then I think... Yeah, we're going Yogis. I'm just trying it out. The passive is really nice. It reminds me of Stone of Gaia. Yeah, I think it's called Stone of Gaia from Smite 1, where the passive gives you health based off of your max percentage of health back. Super strong, and yeah. But yeah, basically back to what I was saying. Like that's pretty much who I am. I usually post Conquest. I may be dabbling in Duel every now and then, so I plan to do like Duel Fridays or something. Where it's not really a play-by-play, it's more of like a live comp of Duel. You know, disclaimer, I'm a pretty bad Duel player. I probably would get dominated in Duel, but maybe you guys want to see that. And just see me get tilted. I know that some people find it entertaining when you see like a content creator get tilted and stuff. We end up securing Chaos Knight. We have a little green buff next to us, and that little green buff actually gives us plus 20% pen. And we're gonna go ahead and beads right away because we're not sure if we were gonna get Geb ulted. So that was more of a pre-beads, and we're gonna see if we can kill Geb here. We should be able to. We have plus 20 pen, and yeah, he's just dead. And I think Medusa here should just also be dead. We stampede buff our Aladdin just so we can get that extra speed, and just like that, we're starting to win. We're starting to turn things around in this game, simply because of our two actives, and just the pure damage of Aladdin in our team, right? Aladdin right now super broken. I do feel like he's gonna get an emergency nerf. Well, not an emergency. He's not out technically in the game yet. When you're watching the video, the playtest is over, so currently no Joust in the Smite 2 live game, but there will be Joust once the January update releases. So, you know, once it's January 15, all the stuff that you see will be in the live game. So, you know, feel free to sub if you guys want to start seeing more of these, more of my kind of YouTube style in terms of play-by-play. You know, the effort I put in my vids. I like to, again, just put in a lot of effort in my vids. I try not to half-ass my vids as much as I can. And we get ulted by Medusa here, and Medusa ends up kind of putting herself in a bad position, where I guess Geb did, right? Where she wasn't really there to help Geb. Geb just an easy free kill there, just gets melted by Agni, and plus we have 20% pen from the Lost Knight buff, and we also disabled their tier 1 tower, which was why we were able to secure it. We're up 3k gold now, and I think now we're backing for Yogis, right? And then I wonder what I went next here in this game. And then yeah, I'm reading the passive for Lost Souls here. I think the next item that I was gonna go here would be a magical protection. Let's see, maybe I think I would have gone with Glad Shield here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, I guess we went Phoenix Pharaoh's Curse for the slow, because the more actives we have as a support, the better, I guess. And plus, we're not really looking to do damage. We're looking to be more of a utility-esque person. We get ulted by their Agni, and I think I kind of helped our Aladdin there by blocking the Aladdin ult. And let's see, if we literally just walk out of the lamp, they weren't able to hit us. We just really walk out of the lamp. So that was pretty funny. But how are you guys liking the map though? I really like it. I think it looks great. I think the portals are great. I think the new additions of the Lost Knight buff is great. And yeah, I mean, I think it's just great overall. I think it's very, very good for the game, and I'm just excited to wait for when January comes. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. But you know, comment what you guys want to see in my future videos. As we go ahead and see if we can set up the next Lost Night here. And yeah, comment what you guys want to see in the future videos, right? We're gonna see if we can force a fight near at Lost Night. We see them at spawn, so this should just be a free Lost Night. It's kind of weird saying Lost Night. I kind of want to say Bull Demon since I'm kind of used to, you know, Smite 1. We see that they start rotating here. Aladdin getting in there. They're Aladdin now coming near us. And ooh, we get ulted. And that was just a late talisman by me, which is unfortunate. They end up killing me and they end up killing our team. I'm not sure if I die here. Yeah, I do. Okay, I think I do, yeah. So we're gonna see if we can try to get out of this. We're just gonna stall for as long as we can. We're gonna ult and CC them, and we're just gonna, you know, walk around, see if we can escape. Unfortunately, we cannot. They get a deicide on us. We're gonna go Ferris Curse, simply because of the slow. So we want to slow them as much as we can. And the Aladdin's build right now, their Aladdin at least, isn't the best build. You kind of want to go almost full int on Aladdin. But I do think, yeah, I went Hussar's Wings here. And this isn't really the most meta build in Joust. I'm really just trying the new things out, the new updated things out. So, Hussar, just really, really strong. However, very expensive. It makes you immune to all slows. They don't really have much slow on their team unless they get Medusa ulted, right? So the pickup of the item wasn't good, I guess. So now I'm facing a 1v3 situation, and I think this was basically the difference maker in this game, the turning point. So our Titan is full health. We want to not die here, because if we die, we're pretty much cooked. Our Titan 4k, you know, 4k, 5k, teammates won't be up for another 23 seconds, and our Titan just slowly regenerating because they're not pulling it, and no minions are in, so Titan just regenerates, and it regenerates pretty fast. We're gonna go ahead and look back for Medusa's. Oh, we're gonna dodge that. We're gonna knock Medusa up. We're gonna see if we can just focus on wave clear here. We're gonna shield ourselves and really just try to body block for the Titan as much as I can. Our teammates are now up. Our Agni's up, our Aladdin's up, and we basically just saved the game there. And then from here, I think we do one final push. So we're gonna see if we can grab the Lost Night. So they should be backing here unless they are already on Lost Night. As you can see, I'm spamming my 1 here. So they're not on Lost Night, which I don't understand why. They should have gone for it earlier, especially even though, you know, they won't shut down Titan, they still get the 20% pen buff. So I'm not sure what if they did. I'm pretty sure they won the game. Oh, they win the game. So we're gonna see if, oh, that's a great ult by our Aladdin. Just really zoning Geb out, and we are going to see if we can kill Geb. If we can kill Geb, that's huge. We're gonna go and ult him, hopefully so he can't roll out. And if we need to, we're gonna use our Stampede. We don't. Geb instantly dies. We're gonna back here, and we're gonna go for our last item and then make our final push, right? So it's really good on us being able to just protect mid lane, and you know, just kind of hold out for in that 1v3 scenario to basically kind of now turn the tables, right? I mean, it's a 2v3. Our Agni isn't under leveled. He's currently matching levels with their enemy Aladdin, so we should be good there. But I think now we're just kind of just waiting around. I mean, there's really nothing much to do in the map. All buffs are down. I guess we'll wave clear here. We kind of want to level up as well. Kind of weird how I'm the highest level in the team. Maybe because I'm stealing everybody's farm. But hey, I mean, so my thoughts on Geb so far. He's OP. He's nice. He's very, very great to play. I really like it. He feels smooth. And we actually want to hit Medusa there. We're gonna wait for Aladdin. We're gonna wait for his ult. We're gonna use our Stampede here and use all our abilities or all our actives just to help out Aladdin. We just want to beef him up and help him out as much as we can. And there, Geb ults. Let's see if we can catch Aladdin here somewhere. And we do. We end up killing him. Medusa joins us in the fight, and we get Medusa down. And we also should just get Geb down. we are going to just tank a little bit and see if we have to use our shield anywhere. So I guess we just used it on Aladdin there. We're gonna go ahead and get off of Phoenix because we no longer need to tank, and that should just be a GG. Again, I think the turning point of that game was me just being able to defend that 1v3 very nicely. I have no idea why they just didn't tank, or Geb didn't just tank. But hey, we ended up getting the win. I hope you guys did enjoy that Geb Joust gameplay. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the January update? Again, this is just on the PTS. The PTS now is closed, and the next time you'll see Joust should be in January 15. Here are the stats. But yeah, as always, let me know if you enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and sub, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, family.